Sawadika, thank you for joining us for the midday edition of NBT World Brief right here on NBT and NBT World. You're with me, Kritika Kluat. Our first news today is about Thailand's politics. The Prime Minister is reviving mobile cabinet meetings, promising more hands-on governance and coordinating fieldwork across the country. Prime Minister and Interior Minister ANUTIN says his government will resume mobile cabinet meetings nationwide from the north to the south. The Prime Minister told reporters the cabinet has already been informed with initial plans to begin in northern regions before moving south, especially as the rainy season approaches. However, Deputy Prime Minister and Transport Minister Pipat Rashakit Prakan suggest including Hat Yai, prompting the Prime Minister to respond that provinces ready first will be prioritized on a first-come, first-served basis. Prime Minister ANUTIN stressed that under his leadership, mobile cabinet meetings will go beyond simply changing venues. Ministers will conduct field visits together, engage in joint activities, and address issues directly on site. Meetings may take longer, he said, as they are intended to deliver concrete results rather than follow formalities. He also emphasized that there will be no fragmented efforts, insisting all ministers must work together rather than separately. When asked if Chiang Mai province would be the first northern destination, ANUTIN said the decision depends on readiness to be determined by relevant agencies and supervising deputy prime ministers. And now let's turn to the latest development in foreign affairs. The Thai government has explained its decision to cancel a long-standing agreement with Cambodia, citing lack of progress and rising disputes. Government spokesperson Rashada Thanadirek announced that Thailand's National Security Council has approved the cancellation of MOU 44, an agreement with Cambodia on joint management of undersea resources. She said the first reason is the lack of progress. Over more than 20 years, negotiations under the framework took place only 5 times and failed to deliver any concrete benefits to either country. Instead, the talks contributed to disputes over maritime boundaries and increased tensions. Second, the cancellation formally ends the current negotiation framework. Thailand remains open to future cooperation if Cambodia expresses clear intent with a new framework to be developed that avoids territorial disputes. Third, the government noted that repeated conflicts between the two countries over the past 25 years have hindered progress. The agreement itself has become part of the obstacle, preventing meaningful outcomes. Rashada emphasized that any future joint development of undersea resources would require both sides to first reach a clear agreement on maritime boundaries based on mutual sincerity and fairness.
การมี MOU 44 25 ปีผ่านไปแล้วเจรจากันเพียง 5 ครั้งไม่สามารถดำเนินการได้ตามวัตถุประสงค์ย่อมแสดงให้เห็นว่า MOU ฉบับนี้ไม่อาจดำเนินไปสู่การบรรลุเป้าหมายได้การมีอยู่ของ MOU 44 นอกจากจะไม่สร้างประโยชน์แล้วยังก่อให้เกิดความหวาดระแวงความขัดแย้งระหว่าง2 ประเทศจึงเห็นควรให้ที่จะต้องยกเลิกและวางกรอบการเจรจากันใหม่เพื่อลดความขัดแย้งและนำทรัพยากรมาใช้ให้เกิดประโยชน์ได้จริง
Thailand and China have reaffirmed diplomatic ties as top officials meet in Bangkok for a key bilateral consultation. This morning, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Foreign Affairs Sihasak Phuangketkaew welcomed China's Foreign Minister Wang Yi during his official visit to Thailand. Wang Yi, the member of the Political Bureau of the Communist Party of China's Central Committee and director of the Office of the Central Commission for Foreign Affairs, joined his Thai counterpart to co-chair the third meeting of the Thailand-China Foreign Ministers Consultation Mechanism. The meeting was held at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and reflects continued efforts by both countries to strengthen bilateral relations and cooperation through regular high-level dialogue. Both sides used the platform to exchange views on key issues and enhance coordination in areas of mutual interest, reinforcing the long-standing partnership between Thailand and China. Thailand is stepping up efforts to turn research into real economic value with a new partnership aimed at boosting agricultural products and small businesses. Deputy Prime Minister and Commerce Minister Suphaji Suthampan announced a new collaboration between the Ministry of Commerce and the Ministry of Higher Education, Science, Research and Innovation. The initiative combines research, technology and innovation capabilities with market expertise to enhance the value of Thai products, particularly in the agriculture and SME sectors. The plan also includes knowledge transfer, technology development, and skills training for entrepreneurs through university and research networks. A key concept, IP finance, will allow businesses to use intellectual property, such as patents, as collateral to access funding. Meanwhile, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Higher Education, Science, Research and Innovation, Yochanan Wongsawatt said short-term efforts will focus on economic recovery by increasing SME value through technology transfer. In the longer term, the government aims to build a high-value economy by strengthening intellectual property and expanding fast-track measures to enhance Thailand's global competitiveness. And our last story takes us to Saudi Arabia. Thai pilgrims in Saudi Arabia have taken part in important religious rituals at one of Islam's holiest sites in Medina. At 11 a.m. local time on April 23rd, Thai pilgrims gathered at AL-MASJID AN-NABAWI in Medina, Saudi Arabia, to perform religious rites. Their main objective was to pray and make supplications at Rauda, a revered area regarded as a garden of paradise. They also visited the tomb of the Prophet Muhammad, one of the most sacred sites in Islam. Before entering Rauda, group leaders briefed pilgrims on the spiritual significance of the site and emphasized strict adherence to regulations, with pilgrims proceeding in an orderly manner. One pilgrim, Muhammad Hayinawa from Pattani province, said praying at Rauda had been a lifelong dream. He added that the experience would inspire him to strengthen his religious practices after completing the Hajj.
ผมดีใจมากๆที่ได้มาทำอิบาดะห์ที่มาได้เยี่ยมอุโบนบีมศ็อลลัลลอฮุอะลัยฮิวะซัลลัมเป็นครั้งแรกในชีวิตผมก็ไม่ค่อยไม่สบายแต่แกก็เต็มที่ช่วยลุ้นวีแชร์เราเนี่ยเรารู้สึกมาที่นี่ก็ไม่นึกว่าดีที่สุดเลยเหมือนรู้สึกว่าทำอะไรสักอย่างก็ไม่นึกว่าจะเป็นแบบนี้ภูมิใจที่สุดเลยครับ
The Thai pilgrims will continue their stay in Medina for further religious activities and visits to historical sites before traveling onward to Makkah to perform the Hajj pilgrimage. That wraps up our midday edition of NBT World Brief. You can stay updated with the latest developments right here on NBT and NBT World. For more stories, simply scan the QR code on your screen to access our full coverage across all media platforms. Until next time, สวัสดีค่ะ